Are you one of those people that didn't get enough sleep last night, not because of your insomnia, but because of you know who's snoring? Or maybe it's you. Maybe you woke yourself up. You're such a snorer. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Bro Show. I am certified emotion code practitioner Michael Losier. I'm here in beautiful Victoria, BC, and I'm with
John Inverarity. Good evening, everyone. Always a pleasure to be here. Yeah, the Emotion Code Bros are back for the special late night edition.
Yes. Last time we did a night edition was because we did the insomnia show. So this is pretty close to maybe some people going to bed. So who do we need to hear from today before we get started, John?
We need to hear from someone who has chronic snoring tendencies, who's up all night, or maybe your partner has snoring too and can join us today. Just we need permission to work on you or your partner. Yeah.
If you've joined us for the very first time, we're on like a teen episode, maybe 13. We're on episode 14. And we've been doing some really awesome work here. And of course, we're so pleased that it's our bro. Let's give a shout out. Dr. Bradley Nelson.
Dr. B.
Yeah, so we're very grateful. He has written the book, The Emotion Code, and we are certified by him. We're Emotion Code practitioner. John's a body code practitioner. And we've been helping people here for a long time, but particularly on the Bro Show. That's HangoutWithMichael.com/bros. And we're doing different episodes. John, in case someone's joining us for the first time, what kind of work have we done in the past? Name a few of the shows we've done.
Yeah, last week we worked on a pet. Worked on Leslie Buddha. Worked on the pet who was extremely scratchy. And headaches was the week before, so chronic headaches, migraines, food addictions, cravings like Diet Coke, macaroni, Skittles, chips, toast and jam, Klondike bars. All right. Seasonal allergies. That was really, really fun to do that one.
Yeah. Live on the air during the Facebook session, we got people get rid of their sniffling and their runny nose and that indigestion in their nose without taking a pill or anything. You know why, John? Because it's not about the pollen. That's why. It's about trapped
emotions. And we found that was the case with heartburn too.
It's not about the heart or the burn. It's about these little buggers right there.
Hashtag little buggers.
Yeah, hashtag little buggers. Now, we're usually on Saturdays. We're kind of flexible. It's the summer. We're going to have fun with this. So we're going to check out who's going to be joining us tonight. We have some loyals. We've got loyal followers. We know they're going to join us, but we are just going to wait and see. Again, if you're watching live and you might be a snorer, you probably know that already. If you know the severity of your snoring, maybe your friends or someone around the house, maybe the neighbors have told you, hey, dude, your snoring's a 10 on the scale. You don't have to join us here on the Bro Show. That's the beauty of this. Some people call it distance healing, which means we can work with you at a distance, whether you're across the coffee restaurant for me, and I've done it in the restaurant too, or whether you're in India or Japan or China, wherever you're at in the world, we can do it. So you don't even have to be present. But if you watch the shows in the past, who are you? What's the problem? What's the severity?
Yeah, we're going to explain the process coming up here pretty quick. Maybe check to see who's watching. Say hello.
Yeah. Oh, we got a few people watching us. Why don't we take a look, John? My friend Heather Fisher is saying hello. She's saying hello to the Emotion Code Bros from Quiz, Pam, Sis, New Brunswick. I saved her, you know what, on that, John. So that's why I took Heather's.
Where?
Quiz, Pam, Sis, New Brunswick.
Okay.
Eastern Canada.
I've never been. No. Natasha Paula Samuel.
Hey, Natasha.
Here with us. Yeah, she's from Essex. Yeah. It's 2 a.m.
Essex. What the stay up late is going on in Essex? So, Natasha, welcome. Well, maybe she can't sleep because her partner's snoring. Maybe. If you're up because someone's snoring, or you woke yourself up snoring, I'd say that's a severity of 10. You'll be glad you joined the Bro Show tonight. John and I have very active practices helping lots of people with a lot of problems caused by trapped emotions. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And we're going to describe the process of the key factors of the emotion code process. And we're going to do a live session here. And I had some interesting clients this week. I had a heart wall client. And in a heart wall means these trapped emotions covered around your heart, which are stopping you from sending and receiving love. Well, I did a session and I mentioned the age and the name. Well, that woman, she said that, she started swearing. She knew exactly who it was and the year. And when I found the trapped, there was, and we were done. I know they say this to you, Don. They feel a lightness. Sometimes they say, "Oh, I'm feeling a lightness," or "I feel a relief." The word is always used to describe the release of tension or negative vibration. So that was a very pleasing session. So if you have a broken heart or you have heartache or you already know. It's like, Michael, I already know about a relationship that messed me up. Yes, we can use that term. In other words, it's the one that's causing you to make all the decisions and what you're fearful of and what you're afraid of and so on. We can help you with that. So for sure. Oh, we woke some people up. What?
I think we did.
Hey, Rami Carlin. Rami has a great emotion code story. I'm sure she'd be willing to do that. She's saying hello to you and John, so we're going to like that. John gave us an emotion code, bros. That was self-serving. I love that, John. Very smart. Oh, there's Rami. My knee is so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, energy better too. So more energy and knee is feeling better. So almost like it's magic, hey, bro?
Mary Beth Elberly. She's saying hello. You might be new, Mary Beth. Welcome to the show. Okay, John, I want to make a couple announcements first. If you live near or you want to come to beautiful Victoria, BC, Canada's second tourist destination, my hunch is a viewer won't figure out Canada's #1 tourist destination, but Victoria's right there. And no, it's not Vancouver, so don't even say it. It's close, though. Victoria's #2. What's #1? Let us know in the chat if you go Google it. Yeah, I know you're Googling it right now. So once a month I do, it's kind of a private, as in I only take 35 people, and it's in a private area, so you need to register. But I'm putting on this. It's my emotion code live presentation, and I'm pretty excited about it. I do it once a month here in Victoria. It's free. It's like the Bro Show, except it's without the bro and it's live. So you get to see the razzle dazzle called Michael Losier on stage with this big, chart in front of me.
Magnets flying everywhere.
Flying water, spraying water everywhere. Yeah. Well, speaking of razzle dazzle, last weekend I was in the Four Seasons Hotel and I was commissioned or hired to do a 2-hour training seminar. And John was there and my friend Dana, and they were looking after my book sales and selling stuff at the back of the room. And they also got to watch the seminar. The RD was on.
It was.
The hashtag RD was on. There's nothing more satisfying than me is to have 250 people repeat after me. The 2-word job description for law of attraction is what? And I just have to hold my hands like that, and 250 people yell, "Match vibrations." It's very satisfying.
Pretty powerful, yeah. I had a grin on the whole time, too, watching you. Yeah.
Grin on. I got a grin on. What else do I? Now, I'm in the middle of my 3rd emotion code weight loss program, and now we're putting video testimonies, because when I tell you the results, you say, yeah, sure. No, honestly, you will not believe the results. I believe them because I experienced it myself. Look at me. Go look at video #1 from on the Hangout with Michael show.
Totally different person.
Totally different person, my energy level, my belief about myself. So I've had so much success with the weight loss program. Now I've put together a 10 session for attracting more money and becoming more abundant. That means you will get 55 emotion code sessions on that one subject. It's not starting until September. I just birthed the idea at a coffee shop yesterday, and I went out coffee shop Cora's. Shout out to hashtag Cora's in Canada, my favorite place. You know why? Well, the food's good, but they got those big placemats, John, that are blank on the back. And I fill one of those. I bring a pen when I go to Cora's.
Your crayons?
I did. And I divided the placemat into 10, and I said, what do we need to do around money? First, we need to reset all of our beliefs. Is it safe for me to have money? Is it okay for me to have money? We have to turn those switches. I mean, that's what I did with the weight loss program as well. We're even doing a 4-part, I'm breathing, but people are going to be given 5 emotion code sessions every meeting. There's 10 meetings. One of them is going to be playful. Do I have any trapped emotions that are stopping me from getting free stuff and winning prizes? Wouldn't that be fun to open the valves for that? Okay, John, why don't you give us go welcome some more people, and I'm going to set up for the 7 keys to the emotion code process, and we're looking for a snorer.
Yeah, I think Heather is
One who
implying that she
snores.
snores. Heather Fisher. I think her husband wants the cat to walk all over her at night, 20-pound cat. So Heather, if you are a snorer and you'd like Michael to do an emotion code session on you, let us know. Just say, just tell us in the comments, Heather, please. Cindy Trost has given us the hashtag, get your grin on. Hashtag, Cindy's all over the hashtags today. She's filling in for Misty. Turn your money switch.
It's 6:12, Misty. Where is Misty? Hashtag, where's Misty? Oh, good. John,
Heather says yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And Heather's fiance, Stacy is on here too. So that's great. So Heather said yes and snores.
Isn't that interesting that some words that are originally French stay French, like the word parliament, that's a French word, and the word fiance, and the word Swiss chalet, that's French.
And poutine.
And poutine, yes, that we tolerate saying poutine.
So what's the number 1 tourist attraction in Canada? I'm hung up here. Is it Banff?
No.
Is it Montreal?
No. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple guesses, and then you can guess later.
All right.
If I tell you this one, you'll get it. Do you want to get it right away? Hashtag, do you want to get it right away? Saltwater taffy. Have you not left Vancouver ever?
No, that sounds like it's from out east there, right?
Yeah. Okay, if you're watching, Canada's #1 tourist destination sells saltwater taffy. I know because I bought 7,000 pieces when I was extra fat. That was years ago. Shout out if you know what it is. Okay, John, before we get started, all the emotion code work is based on one distinction Dr. Bradley talks about. It's called the trapped emotions. Now, I've heard of negative emotions and I've heard of positive ones, but I can't help but thinking a trapped emotion is behind cage bars trying to get out. Why is it called a trapped emotion, please? Go ahead.
Trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So something you went through and you didn't quite process, you didn't let go of it, ticked you off, bothered you, just held on to that emotion. And it's just a little ball of energy, about the size of your fist, could be even larger, the size of a cantaloupe. And it's just lodged somewhere in your body, rattling around, aggravating tissues, creating pain, and even influencing the way you think, your perception on events and life in general. So that is a trapped emotion.
Good. Even if we think we processed it, even thinking, you know what, that broken relationship or that failed business or that failed whatever, I cleared that up. I got rid of it. Oh, look at me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because there's some of these stuck, and these are called trapped emotions. So, everybody, we'd like your support and sharing our show today. Go ahead, share, leave us a comment. We're chatting with you live. So ask us a question. We're going to do some Q&A afterwards, and let us know where you're calling from. Say hi. If we've helped you before, what did you help you with? Debbie Klondike Bar. People, we make fun of people here on the Hangout with Michael. Oh, so it's going to be Heather Snorer.
It is.
Heather Snorer has got a new name. Okay, John, we're about to deliver the 7 keys to the emotion code process. These are just keys that I think are an important part of the process to help get your head around it. And if you're an emotion code practitioner, you're probably having a challenge. Well, yeah, I know you are having a challenge trying to explain it to people. So hopefully that I know that John and I are influencing you to kind of step forward and just really put yourself out there. And this is how we do it. We explain the process. So you can find your way to let people experience the results. And we love doing it here on the Hangout with Michael show. Okay, on the Bro show. John, the very important key to the process is?
The emotion code chart. So this is what the chart looks like. There's 2 columns and 6 rows. And they're all different trapped emotions. So the totaling 60 trapped emotions.
Yes.
And key number 1.
That's right. And all these trapped emotions are stored in your subconscious mind. They're stored in a database. And wouldn't you know it, we can ask our subconscious mind, our brain, and say, hey, that pain that I'm having, or that money issue I'm having, is it one of these? And it says, yeah, it is, but we don't want the little whisper to say, yes, that's it. We want a real surefire. So we have an agreement with our body to find out, is it this one, by asking what kind of question, John, and then what do we do?
It's a yes or no question. And we use muscle testing to find that specific trapped emotion. So we're finding one emotion at a time, and we use muscle testing to do that.
Yes. And then we do it on ourselves. We can use muscle testing, a form of kinesiology, to find out which one of these by testing it and by going through each one. And then when we want to help somebody else, well, we can dial into them, if you can call it that. But the real word is called a
proxy. So it's an energetic connection between the practitioner and the client. So we act on the client's behalf. We connect to them via distance. We're all connected, right? So it's just like that old game of telephone with the tin cans and the string in between. But we're doing this from, hundreds and thousands of kilometers away or miles.
Yeah.
And we act as a proxy.
Yeah. And even before we get started, we like to know how severe it is, because we like to measure our success. So we want to know
severity, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most severe. So you're snoring and you're waking yourself up, or, you're sleeping in different rooms.
Or you sucked in a pillow in your nostril. There's a pillow up your nose. To 10. Last week we helped a friend with, or a couple of weeks ago, a friend with her headache. Or
it started at like a 6 out of 10.
Instead of 6, yeah. And we brought it down. John brought it down live. We're going to do that with a snorer today. Did you talk about last week's show about the cat or the dog?
The dog, I did mention it. Yeah, it was Buddha.
She gave you a brief update in an email, but she hasn't given us a formal update. Remember, there was an update right after the show?
I have no update.
Oh, okay. I thought we got one. Well,
we need an update from Leslie.
Leslie, if you're watching.
In the comments, let us know. Leslie Buddha.
Now, so someone's hired us, and by hiring us, they're kind of giving us, the go-ahead. But because we're doing this work, we need to get there.
We need permission. So we need verbal permission or written permission from you. So that means it'd be great to work on someone limping down the street and help them out. It would be, but it actually wouldn't be at the same time. We can't do that as a certified practitioner.
Or your noisy neighbor.
Yeah, we're not nosy. We need your permission.
Oh, so then it's on. It's on. You said yes. Here's the permission. Here's the severity. You've got my permission. You're ready to go. Find the trapped emotion, and when you find it, get rid of that little, by using a
magnet. So we're dusting off the magnets. Actually, they don't sit around that long enough to collect dust. But a magnet's pure energy, and we swipe it over the governing meridian a few times, and that basically deletes the trapped emotion and with intention of clearing it. We use a magnet. You can use your hand too. It's got a little magnetic charge, but it's a great tool to use, and it helps amplify the intention.
Okay, good stuff. So it sounds like we're all set up. We need to be fueled, and that is with, say it when you say it,
water. So hydrated practitioner. It's good for the person on the receiving end to drink lots of water as well, but pretty much essential for the practitioner to have a lot of water in them. 7 out of 10.
Yes. Okay. We have Cindy Trost. She's our hashtag tonight. Hashtag turn your money switch. Hey, Cindy. Thank you. Hashtag get your grin on. Very good. I'm just scrolling here. Hello from Hampton, New Brunswick. Hey, Brenda Collins. Hampton, New Brunswick. Now, Hampton, New Brunswick is it's a small community, and they have covered bridges there. If you're listening from anywhere in the world, you probably don't even know what a wooden covered bridge is. They exist in New Brunswick, Canada. Have you ever been through one, John, in a car?
No. Just seen them on postcards.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they preserve them, actually. They're beautiful. And the floor is made out of wood. And then when you go over the car and then you honk the horn inside and it all echoes, it's really beautiful. They're beautiful to see. And in a place, shout out, forget where it's at, but there's a place outside of St. John, New Brunswick, where I have a picture with my mom. And you know what's behind us? Two covered bridges in the same view. Very rare. Double
dipping bridges?
That was a double dipping bridge. Yeah, Rami's, she's saying it's magic. She let us know. I helped her niece. Fiance Stacy is on the line. Now, we got to give a shout out to Stacy because I've been working with Heather. So, my name's come up. Right? Hey, Stacy, I know that you know my name. So, good stuff. Good, John, why don't you do one more scan, find out who's saying what, and I am going to start a session with my friend Heather. Okay. So the very first thing before a session, I want to make sure that I'm well hydrated. So I'm just going to take some more water.
Yeah, just doing a quick scan here. Nothing's coming up on my feed.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now listen, I live in a glass house and it's at nighttime, so the sun is just going to be right here very soon. So if I get a little moist,
Spotlight's on.
Yeah. So right now I'm asking my subconscious mind, remember we store everything. I'm going to ask myself if I think I had enough water, but I don't know everything. My conscious mind thinks I've had enough, but I'm going to check. That's my yes answer. So do I have enough water? Do I need more? See how it's slipping? That's a no. Good. Can I work with Heather? Yeah. Now, because Heather's a private client, I can connect with her very quickly. So I'll just say, okay, with Heather's permission there, right? So it didn't take any time at all. The more I connect with people, I think the larger the cable is, the proxy. At first, it's just a little thread. And now it's like a big hose because that's in my head. Nobody quote me on that. Nobody quote me in a book on that. That's just in my head. So right now, I'm still asking my subconscious mind, and right now I'm being Heather. Am I Heather? Am I Michael? No. See, I'm not Michael, but I'm Heather. So now I'm connected with Heather. What is the severity of my snoring? 10 being severe. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is it 10, 9, 8, 7? It's a 7. Subconscious mind, conscious mind agree. So here's the question I want to ask. Out of the severity of 7 with my snoring, what is the percentage that is these guys? Is it 10%? No. Is it 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99? Well, your subconscious mind, who knows way more than you and I do, is saying 100% of your snoring is because of those. That's the good news. And the better news is, I'm going to delete them. Ta-da. So I'm looking at the same chart you are, but it's right in front of me. You're not expected to read it, but now my job as the practitioner, I'm connected. You've given me permission. I'm your proxy. I'm asking your subconscious mind, what are the trapped emotions that are lodged that are causing you to snore with the severity of a 7? So, and I'm just going to mumble till I find it because, I got 60 and I need to find it fast. John, tell people how we find it fast.
Muscle testing.
There we go. So I just found the first one. So it was a trapped emotion of shock, and now I'm deleting it so I don't absorb it, and it's away from Heather.
So yeah, you divide it up 2 columns, 6 rows. You can ask column A, get a yes or no, or column B, get a yes or no. So right there, you're cutting it down to 30. And then odd row, there's another 15 gone.
Yeah.
Might be even row. And then we ask, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 4, 6. And then you're down to 5 emotions. So within like 3 questions, you've cut it. You started with 60 and cut it down to 5 emotions. So it's really, really quick.
Okay, now she had her mom's shock, which I got rid of, and now her dad's shock inherited. What does that mean?
It's got shock inherited. So it's an emotion. You can actually be born with these trapped emotions. You get them from your parents. So mom or dad, something they went through, or your grandparents, something they went through. So ancestral emotional baggage. So it's can be pretty powerful.
20 generations ago, grandmother, trapped shock.
Yeah, there you go.
Her name was Wilma Flintstone.
Might have been.
Or Betty.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No.
Yeah. All right, and if you're watching live here, it'd be much appreciated to like and share this broadcast. That way, others can watch and enjoy it and see the benefit.
Yeah. Another grandmother, 40 generations ago, shock.
Wow. Goes a long ways back.
Yeah, this one's worthless, unworthy. None. Do I have any more trapped emotions that are causing me to be a severity of 7? But watch, I'm going to test my work. So the severity was a 10, 9, 8, 7, and now it's a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There's no more trapped ones. Let's take a peek. Are there any hidden buggers? Oh, there are. There's 5 hidden trapped emotions. That's why it's not down to 0. And they are even, a, odd, be even, 2, 4, 6. Is pride hidden? That's hurt pride. Yeah, hurt pride was hidden in there. That's what hurt shame, or shame rather. Hidden shock. Hidden unworthy. Hidden worthless. Even, a, odd. Any trapped, any hidden. Just checking to see if there's a humming going on, like an emotional resonance, and there is one. You might think it's shock, and you might be right.
Yeah, emotional resonance, that's a little different than a trapped emotion, but we're using the same chart. Emotional resonance is, the humming vibration, kind of like the aftershock after that emotion has been felt, pass through you. And it can be just as significant as a trapped emotion.
Okay.
I don't think Dr. Brad talks about them in the book, but it's definitely in the body code. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just going to check with, so right now I'm still Heather. On a severity of 1 to 10, what was the severity of my snoring? Was it a 10, 9, 8, 7? See how that locked in? See my fingers? That's a lock. We've got a lock. Now, what is the new severity of my snoring? Is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? 1.
Well, is that good enough?
Absolutely
pretty good.
Not on my show. Even, AI, be even, 2, 4, 1, 2. Oh, there's panic, a little bugger of panic I missed. Is it mine? Is it mine, my dad's, my mom's, my grandmother? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Grandmother, 40 generations ago, panic. Okay, releasing that. I'm swiping more because it's an old one.
So for the inherited ones, 10 times over the head, and just the standard ones, it's 3 times.
Yeah. Even, even beyond, am I done? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the severity of my snoring? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you sure? Yes. Am I crazy? No. Did I really reduce my snoring to 0? When will I know? How many nights will I notice a difference? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tonight? Yes. And how many hours? 1, 2, and 2 hours. 2 hours.
Heather.
Shout out to the husband. Heather got rid of her snoring. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect from Heather here. Okay, now she's inducted to the Emotion Code Bros Hall of Fame, and we have an official name for her.
Do we? What is it, Heather?
Not yet, but let's just see if our listeners can figure out what we might call Heather. We're going to figure this out. Amy Chai. Lorraine Licorice, Sylvia Crisps, Debbie Klondike, Dana Almond Croissant, Barb Toast and Jam, Diane's Cheese Whiz, Denise Desserts.
Denise Desserts?
My sister Denise.
Yeah.
She was going on a vacation to, I want to say Bermuda. And she was exercising, getting ready. She said, I'm really nervous about going there and eating desserts. And so she told me the story. And I said, well, she said, can you help me, cut back on desserts? Well, we don't do cutbacks. It's not my rule. It's, that's what's going to happen. So I did an emotion code session with her with all desserts, just desserts. It didn't matter if they were cakes or pies, just resort desserts. And she texted me from the beach like 7 days later. She said, I have not had a dessert since. And that was April 6, 2017. And she works in a restaurant where they make those mile-high banana cream pies and those mile-high lemon meringue pies. I've been there. I know where she works. And she hasn't had a dessert since April 6.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
What the Skittles is that?
What the Natalie Skittles? Follow that.
Yes, she does. Oh, hey, let's go take a peek, see what's happening.
Yeah, and, Brenda Collins is thinking we should call her Sleeping Beauty.
No.
No.
It's not. It's Brenda, did you not hear the pattern? First name and problem.
Heather Snoring. Cindy Trost has got it dialed.
Oh, yeah, what she said.
Hashtag Heather snoring.
There we go.
Oh, Doug Collins is chiming in here. Hashtag Heather snore no more.
Oh, I like that. Hashtag snore no more. Now, Heather, I also helped Heather with a very particular food item, which is kind of cutesy. Heather, if you're vulnerable enough, listen, I'm vulnerable enough to be here. You're vulnerable enough to tell me, share with us what you like. Hashtag I never had it. I never had it since. Yeah, I know Rami Carlin. She was on a Michael marathon watching some of my Hangout videos because she was leaving comments and stuff in YouTube. So I saw that today. Yeah, she's on episode number 4041.
Nice.
Well, good. John, tell us what we're doing for next week, please.
Next week, this is going to be a good one. We're going to work on anxiety, or like social anxiety.
Yeah.
So, the mental health is, more and more on the forefront these days for, helping people. It's huge. So, we want to help someone using emotion code, helping someone with anxiety, severe anxiety. Yeah.
And the beauty of it, you don't have to leave your house. I'm not making fun of that. You can do it right from the comfort of your home. I worked with a young teenager, about 17 years old, via his mother, who hadn't left his house in years. And after a session, he went to a shopping mall and walked in the front door and out the back door, and he didn't do anything. But it was the first time he literally left his yard and went anywhere. She thought that was a big deal.
Big deal. That is quite profound.
Yeah, he thought it was a little weird, but I mean, I'm changing this kid's life, so.
Yeah, so those thought patterns, mental health, that's what we're working on next week.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We also birthed a new show idea right before the show, and it's for nail biters. I was a chronic nail biter, and now I got nice nails. Now I have to learn how to clean them and keep them, and so yeah. And I know the trick. I know exactly what it took.
Really? What's that?
Well. Yeah, I know. There was a lot of them too. Look, I was messed up chewing my fingers. I know. Brenda Collins, yes, saltwater toffee in the East Coast. Of course, Heather Fisher. Oh my God, saltwater toffee is yummy. But no one has guessed where it's at. Yeah. Big hose proxy. I didn't know what that meant. Yeah, you're a big hose proxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nicole Tobiasen is just joining us here. Says, please, my son bites his nails. All right, Nicole, bring your son back in a few weeks. I think we're going to do that in episode 18. And yeah. Or you can just book a session with Michael and get him to clear it tonight.
Yeah. Less than 30 minutes. You know what? Well, first, you know how long that'll take to clear the fingernail biting? 2.2 minutes. So come with 28 minutes worth of stuff.
Bring your list.
So Heather Fisher, she liked drive-through hamburgers, but she doesn't have that anymore.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's Brenda awesome. Collins, out of context, Brenda, it says loads of fun, toot your horn to pass. It's like, what does that mean? She's talking about the covered bridge story.
With the wooden bridges, yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful in Canada. Good stuff. So Cindy, chocolate chip cookie. Hey, Cindy, give me an update because, I don't like to talk about what I work with clients, but Cindy, hashtag chocolate chip cookie, you just gave yourself a new name. Cindy, chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to reveal, I'm going to reveal Canada's #1 tourist destination. It has the busiest tourist information office in Canada, and Victoria's number 2.
Why are you making me wait so long?
I'm not. I just, I don't think you've left Vancouver. Have you left Vancouver ever?
I have, yes. I've traveled far and wide, but have not found the magical saltwater toffee.
Okay, think heart-shaped beds. Think it's cheese. Heart-shaped beds, honeymoon suite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas is not in Canada.
I know, but that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Niagara Falls.
Ah, so obvious.
It was, wasn't it? It was right in the tip of your tongue. Las Vegas. That was at the tip of your tongue. Oh, that was fun. So, John, are we back to next Saturday again? Are you around?
Yep,
Okay, good.
definitely. Let's do it.
We just did it. It's in our calendars. Next Saturday, social anxiety and account of anxiety. Now, one thing I like about anxiety, John, is that that it's not like a slow release fertilizer. It's on. It's on during the session. People, they feel better. Their shoulders sink. All the symptoms that are getting rid of pressure, you can see them just sink and smile. It's like, so really do yourself a favor. Join us next Saturday. Be one of the Well, we've done it before, John. We've done the synchronized emotion code sessions. If there's a loud shout out, we might do 2 people next week.
I'll bring my magnets just in case there's 2 people.
Yeah, me too. I don't go very far without mine.
Well,
I had a lot of fun tonight. It was a great addition here at the Bro Show, and John's website address is behind him. Both John and I use online calendars that are in your time zone, so you can pick a slot. We have different time sessions. Like I said, we can do a lot of little things in a short period of time, in a half hour, and then for ongoing longer issues, we both sell packages in economical ways. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for the shout out. And good,
yeah.
John. Yeah, you can closing remarks there.
Yeah, same. Thanks everyone for being here, watching. Thanks for liking and sharing with your friends. Yeah. And yeah, Heather, thanks for volunteering. And have a nice, peaceful, quiet sleep tonight.
Yes, she will.
For you and your partner. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. We'll see you later.
Okay.